Hey guys, welcome back to some more Super Mario Sunshine. We're heading back into Noki Bay, and at this point, just gonna finish it all up.
Hopefully finish it all up in this episode.
Oh, we're guaranteed finishing this one up. Because we only have episode 3 to 8. That's not that bad. Except this mission. This mission's bad. I don't like this one much.
You just said it wasn't that bad. I feel lied to.
I take that back. There's the bottle.
It's not, like, horrible, it's just...
Well, it depends on how you're playing it. It's not that bad for a casual playthrough, although it is kind of a scarier one because this is one of your, like, 3 underwater levels in the whole game. So you're having air meter to worry about this time around, but if you're playing hoverless, this level is a nightmare. Because if you miss one red coin in the very beginning, you'll never get it again, and you have to restart the level.
Oh, no.
So, there is a speedrun category in this game called Hoverless, where, as the name implies, you play through the entire game without ever using the hover nozzle once. There are specific coins here, specifically the one I just got, and then this one over here on the edge of the bottle, that if you don't get these immediately, you're never going to be able to get to them without using the hover nozzle. So, if you miss those, you have to restart. It's a really tight mission for that reason. It's barely possible without the hover nozzle.
Just barely.
Because even that current there, it sends you pretty much to the top of the bottle. It's still not enough to get to certain red coins without using the hover.
Now, you did a live stream of doing a hoverless mode run before.
Yeah, this I believe was the hardest level for me in that playthrough because I kept on missing one of the red coins. Because it's a do or die thing. So it's kind of annoying for that reason.
Easter egg in this level?
There's a hidden book if you kind of clip your camera into this little building structure. And people theorize that book's supposed to be referencing like Paper Mario.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. I need to play, speaking of Paper Mario, I need to play through Thousand Year Door. That's like one of the few GameCube games I haven't played through, besides that and Pikmin. Pikmin's like the other one I haven't. And Star Fox Adventures. And Assault. Yeah, there's a few actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, hang on, I have like one, too many.
I have a lot of GameCube games I need to finish.
I was gonna say, it's like a GameCube collection keeps growing.
Yeah, I played a lot of GameCube growing up because it was my favorite console. So I now think about it, I was like, yeah, I still have a bunch of games I need to finish.
Yeah. The GameCube had a lot of, like, strong titles.
Yeah, and I just don't understand how this console didn't sell as well as it did.
I think it's because you had PS2 just being the juggernaut that it was at the time. It was really hard to compete with that, no matter who you were. And Xbox was the new kid on the block, and it was with another huge name already, so it had a lot of steep competition.
Yeah.
So the whole purpose of that last mission was just to prepare for this, because the last mission was to train you for how to play underwater, because this whole mission, we have a boss fight underwater, and this is kind of a rough fight for that reason.
This is a giant eel at the bottom of the bay. He's got a bad case of gingivitis.
Yeah, I don't think this guy has brushed his teeth ever, because look at all that plaque. Really bad, man.
I mean, he's stuck at the bottom of the ocean. He couldn't get to the store to get a toothbrush, okay?
Maybe you use seaweed.
So basically, our job is we're going to be playing Dr. Mario again. We're going to be playing Dentist Dr. Mario. And, clean this guy's teeth for him.
Yeah. You need to clean all these teeth, and as you can see, some of them just fall out of his mouth because they're just that rotten. But some do stay intact.
He can't help it. He's stuck. He doesn't even have hands. How can he brush his teeth?
I mean, it's true. This guy is all lip.
Look at that frame rate tank.
Yeah, when this guy spins around, the game really doesn't like it. Now, if you're ever running low on your life meter here, luckily coins still refill it underwater. Kind of like how it does in like Mario 64, but these toxic bubbles that this guy does spit out, you can spray those, and then when you just fly into them, the little bursts of real bubbles in them will refill your meter to full. So that's a full heal.
like in the Sonic games.
Yeah, a bubble here is pretty much the same thing, just as dire. At least there's no drowning music in this like Sonic.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying.
We already got the boss music to
We
worry
can
about.
add that.
Yeah, that's true. Give everyone nightmares.
Give everyone anxiety. Chemical plant zone anxiety.
I think it was Steve that used to tell me, or Phantom Light on YouTube. He used to tell me that he had his alarm set to the Sonic drowning music. Like, why would you do that?
I mean, that's enough anxiety to scare you out of bed.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really need to wake up, but that'll do it.
Right there, I actually just got a random little glitch. This is kind of a rare thing to happen. So normally when you spray the last tooth, it's supposed to play a cutscene of his gold tooth falling out and turning to a shine sprite. But if you get hit the second that cutscene plays, it skips the cutscene animation starting, so you can just freely move in it.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's actually more of a random glitch that happened. So the fact that it happened here was just kind of lucky in my boat. It doesn't do anything, as you can see, but it is technically faster if you can get that cutscene skip, because you could just fly over to where the shine is. Normally you have to wait for that whole cutscene to stop, and you're like high up in the water. They have to sink all the way back down to get the shine.
Piantissimo Surf Swim.
It's been a while since we last seen this guy. Kind of figures he makes a comeback here.
We're fighting, or we're not fighting. We're racing the running man again.
Yep. Although this one we're not really running much because this is mostly a water level, so a lot of it's going to be swimming. And we have the clear-cut advantage because using the hover nozzle in water makes you swim faster. He's got nothing.
You got to go all the way over there.
Yeah, now actually this would normally be kind of a difficult thing, but there's a secret little like boost thing you can use here, so I'm gonna run very specifically near the sign. As you can see, I got punched, and that sent me kind of far. Nothing tells you that's there. So if you know it's there, it's a pretty big shortcut for you.
Oh my gosh.
The only thing that actually tells you about that is promotional like media material, because back in the day I got this promotional DVD disc with my GameCube that showed a couple of different games on it, like some secret tips and such, and Mario Sunshine was one of them. And it showed me the location of that fist, because without that DVD, I would not know that's there.
Oh my gosh.
That's also how I learned that you can spray the ground and then do a dive into it to get immense speed, because they pretty much require you to do that for certain blue coins.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We defeated Piantissimo again. Won't see him again for a little bit, though.
Yeah, it won't be that long compared to the first encounters of the second one, though. There's only one more time we'll see him.
He's probably like, you cheater.
You cheater, you got punched, and you got a clear-cut advantage.
Hey, no, Nintendo told me the fist was there. Oh boy, here comes one of the hardest secret missions in the whole game.
Oh gosh, I forgot about this one.
This one's pretty infamous.
Try saying that 5 times fast. Shell secret, shell secret, shell secret, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you already failed after attempt number 2.
Yeah.
So it's already kind of hard enough to get to the secret because it's a long climb up. But then when you get into the secret, it's going to be a lot of the same. It's going to be a vertical climbing level that's pretty difficult actually to get through without F.L.U.D. Although actually you can kind of cheese climb up here a lot, since you can just bounce on these tight ropes and use F.L.U.D to kind of climb up. That helps a lot.
Does ground pounding the tight ropes make you go at the max height?
Yeah, I mean, you can go the max height by just constantly jumping on them after a while, but if you just want to go max height right away, a ground pound will just do it instantly.
Ew, I hate this level.
Yeah, this is probably the worst level to make a mistake on, because any wrong move here, you're falling down into a pit.
Whoa!
That was close.
most of those posts, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but in the secret levels, if you see these like nails on the ground, if you ground pound them, some of them have lives in them. So if you're having trouble and just at least get to the nail, you'll be able to get a life back, so you won't game over here.
Yeah, it's kind of strange that they do that because you don't know what nails can have a life in it or not. It's kind of a guessing game, but it is a nice little inclusion, I guess, just to give you something back.
I don't think it's in this level because this level had like coins and stuff.
I think there's like at least one life here somewhere in one of these nails, but yeah, I think most of them are just coins, which, to be fair, are pretty useless in these secret levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole level. It's just a big vertical climb. I think the hardest part about this is that section you have to do wall jumps to climb up.
Yeah.
Because if you make one wrong move with your wall jump, you can probably just fall down into death.
Fall down to die.
I've had plenty of times where I tried to just do a standard wall jump on the wall, and when Mario jumps to it, for some reason, he bonks his head and then just falls. I don't know why, because he clearly looks like he's lined up to do the wall jump, but instead, he wants to hurt his noggin.
Hold it, Shadow Mario. I'm Phoenix Wrights, and I said, hold it.
Look, he actually gets hot wearing that thing. Like, oh man, wearing the scarf that just transformed my Bowser Jr. body to a human body, man, that makes me sweat.
Now, wouldn't you get hurt if I'm spraying you and you just go in the water and you start swimming?
Yeah, you would think. I think it's more or less he's not actually getting hurt by water per se. I think he's just getting hurt by like the high pressure that F.L.U.D. has. Because I think of F.L.U.D. like using a power washer. You don't want to get hit with the water from a power washer hose. You will probably lose your skin.
Mario, the camera's that way. And then, what was the last one?
The last one is a red coin mission, but luckily this is like one of the very few red coin missions that are not on a timer. It's rare to have a red coin mission without a timer, but this is one of them.
The red coin fish. Oh yeah, this one. This is another underwater level.
Yeah, this one's kind of a weird one, but it is a change of pace.
We gotta go back down underwater.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, and this goes for both episode 4 and 8 here. What they do in the very beginning is they always pan up to the very top of Noki Bay, because they kind of just want you to like nosedive up there, where you like uncorked the mountainside, but you could just walk right into this geyser and it can still work. I don't know why you would climb up the mountain. You could just swim right in.
Because they want you to have a dynamic, cinematic thing. That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty much only the reason, because, again, why would you bother? It's just easier to just swim in.
So now we gotta follow this fish and grab his coins.
Yeah, this is a weird red coin mission for this reason, because these coins can either be really easy to collect or really hard to collect. It just depends on when this fish wants to just separate all the coins. Because after a couple of seconds of being whole, this fish will just fling around all its coins. And when they do that, it was a little hard to see there, but one of the red coins clipped through a wall, so they can still go in unreachable locations. And you don't want to collect too many coins in the red coin fish, because then it's going to be harder to figure out where it is. I'm just trying to get the red coin at this point, but it's really hard to. Sometimes you may just clip one of the yellow coins instead. And always just getting the last, like, 2 or 3 red coins in this red coin fish is always the worst part about this mission. Like, where'd it go?
I think there's life down there, too, if you ever need it, if you ever die for whatever reason.
Yeah, they do put, like, some extra lives here, because since you're on a life meter all the time from drowning, this is one of the harder missions for first-timers, so they figured put some extra lives here to kind of make up for the meter. Well, nice graphical glitch. What the heck happened to my life meter?
Yeah, look at it. This is like white for some reason.
Yeah, it's like a nice purplish tint. I don't know why that happened. I'm guessing what happened was my meter got filled twice and the game bugged out its graphic. It's strange, but we still got a filled up meter, and you kind of need it because it takes forever to fall in this level.
Where's our eel friend? He just kind of disappeared.
I think he just left. He probably had to see a real dentist after we pulled out pretty much all of its teeth.
Pretty much. So now you got two more secret shines in Noki Bay left to get.
Yeah, although for the Keen of Eye, you would notice we only did one secret level, so the other secret shine is just going to be somewhere in Noki. So we'll find that one in a bit, but first, let's go back to Shell Secret. They like red coins? The age-old question, because we're doing them.
Yeah, we've been doing most of these are red coins.
Yeah, pretty much. There's at least one red coin mission in every world because of these secrets.
And that's not the worst of it. Like, we haven't gotten to any of the Delfino Plaza shines yet, but most of those are red coins too.
Yeah, a lot of them are... A lot of them are not on timers, but they're really difficult ones, so it doesn't really matter much.
You're lucky. You're lucky. I'm just gonna say that right now. You're lucky.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I had F.L.U.D. If I had to do these missions without F.L.U.D, man, that'd be really bad.
You did that once on stream.
Yeah, you can technically do these without F.L.U.D. It just makes it a lot harder. Timing's pretty tight in some levels too without F.L.U.D. And luckily, you don't have to play through the whole level. It's just most of it. They get these coins.
And then there's a shine right over there.
Yeah, for some reason, that shine appearing cutscene takes away, like, the platform that's supposed to be here. And then it just rematerializes when the cutscene's done. It's like a weird draw distance issue or something. It's strange.
That is weird.
Yeah, since that was the only secret level, we need to figure out where the secret shine is, and this is kind of one of the harder ones probably to figure out at first, because this is like one of our only times where we actually want to interact with these birds for something. So I'm going back to episode 6, because we can get our secret shine here. So in particular, I'm going to come over to this section. It's a section we haven't explored yet, because this is like a giant like maze-like area. It really has no purpose to the actual world itself unless you're going out of your way for things like blue coins or the 100 coin shine. But in particular, if I go into this hole, it shoots me all the way to the top of Noki Bay, and there's this yellow bird. Spray this yellow bird, and he has a shine sprayed in him. So we need to murder this bird.
So, this kind of gives you a hint that later on, there's going to be birds that you need to spray in order to get blue coins.
Yeah, we've seen some of those blue birds already, and we could have actually attacked them. And I think the blue birds are more your hint that this shine exists. And there's also one Delfino for the same reason.